Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I am really trying to do some daily content to move this channel forward and to hold myself accountable in my goal. And so today I am here at this house that was damaged during Hurricane Milton. This one, a neighbor's carport actually slammed into the side and impaled the whole side of the house. So I was down here in Bradenton today showing it to somebody, and there is a huge wreck on I-75 heading back home. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Tom Bennett Park. It's right off I-75. Been driving by it for many years, but I've never stopped. And I think today is the day to do some walking and some geocaching. Just parked. And again, this is my first time ever being here. There's I-75 right over there, you can see. So I've seen it a lot of times but haven't been here, and it is massive. Tons of people here, people picnicking, a lot of like these people walking, going to play disc golf, but a really large park. And as you can see, there's not really any shade, so this would not be a good place in the summer. It's about 80 degrees here today, and I am wearing all black like an absolute idiot, but still I'm not going to complain compared to, being here in the summertime. So we're going to start off here. There's a little path, and we're going to start grabbing some geocaches today. Trying to find the first geocache. I ended up on this little berm out here. And you can see down there, there's a little dock. And you get the nice whizzing sounds of the cars on the interstate going by. I try not to show too many geocaches, but this one is really creative. So it is this separate tube that they've attached. And what you do is you open it up, okay? And then you pull on this string and it will pop on up. Very cool. And just push it back down. Well, that's an experience I haven't had in a very long time. As I was leaving the area for that first one, a lady's like, geocaching? I was like, yep. So that was pretty cool. You don't usually see people out here with you. So that was nice. It's actually quite nice. I didn't realize there was so much park here. I thought it was kind of just the fields for the disc golf, but it's a very nice place to visit on a cool day. I definitely wouldn't come here in the dead of summer. Maybe a little sitting pier out there, and we have some herons in the water. Once we got off the gravel path, it's just kind of mowed lawn here, and the sign back there did say it was a multi-use trail. I suppose you could bike on this, walk on this, whatever. It looks like you can continue to walk the perimeter berm, which is what I had in my head today. But if you look over here, we do have a path in the forest, and this will lead us to our other geocaches for today. Cache is about 500 feet into this mess, which is definitely not something we're going to go through. So I'm going to go a little further down. Maybe I'm supposed to go a different way. Maybe this isn't the path. But we'll see if this ends up somewhere that can be of use or of interest to us. And that was a whole lot of nothing. We have hit a dead end here. So where that berm was to the right and that questionable path was to the left, you don't need to go down that questionable path because it won't bring you anywhere. But it's all right. We got some extra steps in with that. So we're going to go head back to the parking area and try the other way to grab the rest of these geocaches. If you are coming here to geocache and you don't necessarily want to get a ton of steps in, there are other parking areas that you can go to. So just keep that in mind. I love the sideways alligator sign here. And it's kind of a nice shot here with that bird up on top of the pole. So we're gonna keep on heading out. Now we're back on the proper track to go ahead and find some more geocaches. So now that we're on the proper path, it definitely feels more path-like. And although it does look a bit sandy, it's not like the sugar sand. It is a nice, hard, and compact and very easy to walk. So we have to make it to these 3 palm trees, but we're gonna have to bushwhack a bit, which basically means finding your own path, which is not always too fun, but is a very interesting hint. A lot of the comments were talking about never seeing a tree damaged like this, and it would be this tree right here. Bam. Now these last geocaches I'm going for today are on this road. So you could have done these, or I could have done these as park and grabs, which means, you know, you drive to the location, you park your car, you grab it, you sign it, you put it back, and you get in the car for the next one. However, the whole point of coming here today was to get my steps in, so we're going to be walking. The hikes in the park kind of remind me of how awesome the ones were in Eagle Lake Park in Largo, which I highly recommend, and I have a video on. I'm not sure if I have that video on this channel or not. If it's on my other channel, I will go ahead and link it in the description. But look how cool this one is. So fun. One thing I really can't stand, I can smell it as I'm walking, is people that do marijuana and whatnot in these parks. Like, these parks are for families, do it elsewhere. I don't get it. I'm really loving this park and the geocaching. However, my phone is about to die. I'm at about 13%. So I'm gonna go ahead and go across this field. I'm gonna head across this big old disc golf field and grab one more, and then I'm gonna be on my merry way for today. Back to the car, and we're over 8,000 steps already today. So excellent, probably walked about 3 miles as well. So we'll go for another walk this evening, but I'll have no problem hitting my 10,000 step goal today, that's for sure.